We recently commissioned Red Sea Research to conduct a survey of consumers in the Republic of Ireland to ask them about their food and grocery shopping tastes and habits. When we asked if sustainability was on the mind of food shoppers in Ireland, 62% said yes. This included where and how the item was produced and the food miles in getting it to the Irish stores. However, 37% say they were only prepared to pay more for the item. Interestingly, consumers in the 18 to 34-year-old category were more willing to pay slightly more for sustainability produced food. 70% of shoppers said that buying Irish was important in their purchasing decisions. Over 50% of consumers said that they were influenced by quality awards attached to food items, such as the Board B Quality Mark, when making purchases. Looking at the consumption of meat and dairy products and a trend towards consumption of plant-based proteins and non-dairy, just over 1/3 of people said that they were making a conscious effort to reduce their meat and dairy intake, and this was slightly higher for females than males. We also asked consumers about their preferences for branded food products versus supermarket own brand products. 70% believe that own brands are better value for money, and 44% believe there is no difference when it comes to quality and taste between branded and own brand products. We've all seen data that during the pandemic there was a significant shift to online retailing versus shopping in store. However, when it comes to grocery shopping, 77% of people still prefer to shop in store rather than online, particularly for fresh meat, fruit and vegetables. Only 20% of consumers aged 55 or older shop for food and groceries online, compared to 34% in all other age cohorts. Lastly, we asked consumers to rank the factors that influence their purchasing decisions when it comes to food and groceries. 49% state that price is the number one factor. 20% state that health and nutritional credentials influence their decision the most. 14% said it is brand familiarity, while 9% said Irish-made products was the most important factor for them. Interestingly, only 1% stated that advertising on TV, radio or other media was the most important factor in their decision making. So what is this survey telling us? There's clearly a strong appetite for sustainable, homegrown Irish produce among the public, which is a great opportunity for farmers, processors and retailers alike to take advantage of. Perhaps the biggest challenge will be remaining competitive on price or convincing the public that it's worth paying a premium on local and more sustainable products. Despite COVID shifting consumers online in other sectors, it's interesting to see that many are still hesitant about online grocery shopping due to perceptions around the freshness of food, which will be another challenge. It's also noteworthy that takeaway food remains the preferred choice over dining out, despite restrictions lifting. It will be interesting to see how this trend develops over time.